All right, good morning. Today is June 1st, 2026,
Yeah,
and it's a
happy
new
new month.
month. Happy New Month, brother. Happy New Month. So, before I go into other pairs, let us quickly take a look at DXY. The main, that is the dollar strength index. This dollar strength index, now the main market driver, shey you get, for most of the major pairs. This DXY now, if they go up, a lot of pairs go
Yes.
follow and they go up. If e dey go down, a lot of pairs go follow and dey go down, or the pairs go dey go up or down. But dollar is one of the major currency drivers. So very quickly, let me start from the monthly time frame to just see if there is anything new. Of course, nothing new. The last time there was something new was, this is February or so.
Mhm.
Yes, no, this is 2025 February, or if I'm not mistaken, this is 25 6 2. Maybe June. I think this is June. This should be June or something. And since then, the market has been in a range on the monthly time frame. So I think it is probably going to try to break out this month or something. Because as you can see from this bullish candle, this black one came to
Yes.
sweep this bullish candle low. It rejected. This white one came to sweep. Yes, it swept it, sweep this candles low, it rejected. So probably this month, which is June, we could see buys continuation on dollar, because I have a general bias for bullish dollar in the first place. All right. So if I go to the weekly time frame on dollar, we quickly see that you know there was a bullish fair value gap, weekly fair value gap, that price rejected from yesterday, last week. We see a bullish fair value gap that price rejected from last week. It tapped into it and closed the rejection candle, as you can see. All this one you don't need it, but because we're in a new month, I'm just like doing a
Okay.
refresh.
I get.
Yeah. So like we see this week sweep into it, and the candle closed. This is a long wick candle with a small body. So well, we can see one of two things happen this week. Normally, what happens after a contraction like this, there is an expansion. So we can see this week expand to the upside or expand to the downside. But I don't believe this week will close like all these other last 2 weeks, close a contraction candle. I think this week is going to be an expansion candle, because we have had 2 weeks of contractions. As you can see, this week expanded, we had contraction. Now I'm expecting expansion. If you can see this candle, contraction. It expanded but it closed, a long wick candle with small bodies. That is
Yes.
contraction. What happened in the next week? The next week was a big candle. The candle that followed was a big candle, even if it started rejecting a little bit. So what I'm
Ah,
expecting is to have a good run this week. This week should have good moves. You get. And if you check the weekly time frame, what is very what is most recent? It is this bullish fair value gap on the weekly time frame. So that is what I'm probably looking to happen. That dollar should buy,
okay.
GBP USD should fall, Euro USD to fall, USD JPY should buy, and so on and so forth. Right now, back to the analysis, our normal analysis of the day. Like I would want to use to catch all these my quick one-to-one moves, the 1 hour block system. Okay, let me start with this. Let me start with this. Let me take this away. So now we already know that we are expecting dollar. Our expectation is for dollar to buy, to go up, right? It may not
Yes.
start buying
Yes.
today. It may not start buying today. It may decide to sell a little bit to sweep on Friday's low before it starts to buy. It could want to do that. We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know. Or it could just start buying up, or it could do anything. But for us to be able to catch the bulk of the move of whatever wants to happen. All right. Did we see, this is dollar? Did we see it sweep any previous day high or low? This is on Friday's candle. Did it sweep Friday's high or
No.
low? No,
No.
it
Yes.
didn't. It
Yes.
didn't. It did not sweep. This
Yes.
one, price did not get here. Price did not get here. So what do? We go to the 1 hour time frame. Now on this
Okay.
1 hour time frame, let us trace the time between 12 o'clock till now, 12 a.m. till now. The price create any fair value gap. Where's the 12 o'clock candle? This is the 12 o'clock candle, as you can see, right? This is 12:12. So let us zoom into it.
No.
Look carefully. I think there's a fair value gap, Abby.
From the chart.
All right,
From the chart.
there's a fair value gap. 1, 2, 3. There's a fair value gap over here,
Okay.
like
One,
this.
one, two, three.
Yes. This is
Yes.
this is 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Yes.
We are currently in 6:36 a.m. So there's a fair value gap. Good. So now, what I would generally be expecting, right, from this fair value gap,
Okay.
okay, is that when price comes into it, it will come back out of it by breaking above here and closing above it in a candle. And this entry should be happening around 7 o'clock in the morning. Do you understand? It should be happening around
No.
7 o'clock in the morning. Now, let me show you something. Now, if this market will resume buys, if it will continue buying, it should continue buying probably from here now. Or just watch something. Now, there are two ways this market can resume buying. I can enter into the buys from DXY, either if it comes out of here and it closes a candle on the 15 minutes time frame. Let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. You can see this. This is the 1 hour fair value gap. You see that, right? Good,
Yes.
good. So what do we see price doing? What structures is being created? What blocks is being created into the fair value gap? Sell blocks, as you can see the pattern
Yes.
is
Yes.
shooting down. So
Yes.
when you have a shooting down pattern, a pattern that is showing down, you don't have any reason to buy yet. You understand?
Okay.
So until the pattern switches bullish and create a buy block, that is when you can buy. So when does this pattern switch bullish? This pattern will switch bullish if price comes above here and closes a candle. Then if it does that, that means we now have something like this. You see that, right? We now have something like this
Yes. Yes.
where this is now the buy structure. Okay? This cell structure
Okay.
has been taken out by this one. Before we had this cell structure coming down, but now the fact that this candle has been able to go up and close above, it has now recreated a buy structure. So I call this a buy block. All right. Once a buy has been shown in the market or has been created, the high that it broke to create, this is the high it broke. Okay, this area, this is the
Yes.
high this candle broke to create this buy block. From that high to the lowest point where the run started happening from is your buy block. All right, that is your buy block. Now, price we most generally want to maintain that volume, the volume that allowed it or caused it to break up like this, okay, that helped it break to the upside. Price will want to maintain that volume until it provides at least 1 hour, at least the equivalent of whatever this block is. Now let us check it out. If you look at this block from here to here, you will see 69 here. This 69, this is 69 mean I think 6.6 pips, 9 pipettes. But let me just make it 7. So you will see 7. This is about 7 pips. So as you are seeing something like this, like imagining this one has broke up like this. So imagine this white candle has already come up here. Okay. So now
Okay.
as you are seeing something like this, what does it basically tell you? It tells you that according to the theory that I just stated, that when there is volume that creates a buy block, that buy block should want to sustain until 1 hour has been achieved. 1 hour means as this whole block is 7 pips now, that is 70,
Yes.
7.0. At least price want to be able to
Yes.
push 7 pips above, so you get 7 pips or more above this block before it will now decide to
I
fail or
get.
something. So which means I'm expecting the market to at least now look at, let me make this, you see this is 7 pips as well. Don't put 7.5 or whatever. You see this is 7 pips as well, right? This is the stop
Yes.
loss area, 7 pips. This is the profit area, 7.5, which is 7.5 pips. So what am I expecting price to do? I'm expecting price to keep going until it reaches here. I expect price to give me this TP comfortably because of the volume it used to break. So that volume should at least be enough to provide a one-to-one. Like this is one, I'm risking 7, I want to get 7. So it can do something like this. Maybe it can play around, but that block should be able, that volume, the volume that caused this break, should be able to provide a one-to-one before it decides to fail. I mean, when I say before it decides to fail, this is what I mean. Before it decides to fail in the sense that after it hits a one-to-one, maybe go up a little bit, it can now do something like this and fail. Sure, you get, if it wants to. But this,
Okay.
yes, this entry over here is only valid if it happens after 7 a.m. or 7 a.m. on the dot. For you to know that time and price is not a coincidence, if this candle wants to break going into 7 o'clock, around 6:49 or 6:59, you will see price. If it wants to break, you will see price rally up very fast into this high to ensure that it breaks above this high around 7 or 7:15. Sometimes it's not very accurate, sometimes it is 8. But between the first 5 hours of morning, which is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, between 7 to 10, actually, you want to see this break happen. Immediately that candle closes above this high over here, which is above this high. That's it. You take the trade, you buy, you protect this low. Now, there are two lows you can protect. On the 15 minutes time frame, you can either protect the low where price is breaking out from, the lowest low, which is this low over here, which in that case will be this low. If this candle buy now, go above here. When we enter from here, see we enter all the way from here. We want to protect this low. One, this is a low you can protect. Just protect it like this. Put your stop loss there. You target the equivalent one-to-one like that. Sure you get. It is either that or when you go to the 1 hour time frame. Now this is another low you can protect. Now count this fair value gap. 1, 2, 3. Abi, this is the fair
Yes.
value gap. So you see the first candle of this fair value gap, the first candle,
Yes.
the low of the
Yes.
first candle is another area where you can protect. Once this candle goes up now,
Uh,
yeah, and closes around. Why? Because even after it closed, in some manipulation days, you will
yeah.
see price come back to sweep that low and continue without trade failing overall. So you can want to do this as well. Just draw the price. This is 12 pips. Just put it here. Then anything that makes it to come back and tag this first candle low, the trade is invalid in the first place and not worth trading. When you take that loss, you are done for the day. You understand me? Then the same thing.
Yes.
Same thing. But first, what needs to happen before that entry happens? Price needs to create a buy block. You understand? And the buy block has to have a
Yes.
buy pattern in it. Look at this: up, down, sell pattern. If price goes above this high and closes a bullish candle, that is another up pattern again, a buy pattern. Sure, you get me? So, first things
Yes. Very
first.
well.
Oh, good. That's good. First things first, we are looking to see if price swept previous day high or previous day low. DXY did not sweep any previous day high or previous day low. What do we go to? We go to the 1 hour time frame quickly to check if between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. if price created a fair value gap. Did price create a fair value gap? Yes. Look at this. So what are we expecting? We're expecting this fair value gap to be traded into and at least a break to happen. Now, when that break happen, now we go enter the trade. Shey you get. If that break does not happen, there is no trade because that break is the entry criteria that must be met. Okay. Now, price can do one of two things. It can either break up like this or what this will. Remember that what we are looking for is a buy block. Okay.
Yes.
Now, look at this. We are looking for a buy block. Is it that price does this and breaks up or it does this? So far 7 o'clock don knack and maybe 7:38 time don, at least we don pass 7 o'clock. You cannot enter a trade before 7 except you
Okay.
are very experienced and you understand that this market has started moving, so you want to enter it. Maybe 7 don almost knack, maybe 6:40 or 6:45 like now. Na that time you go talk say okay, like this trade now, I don't believe it wants to buy, but I am patient. to see what happens between now and 7. Why? This is a cell block. Abi, shebi e break down like this. This is a cell block. This is a cell
Yes.
pattern. Now, this cell pattern is coming from somewhere. This area, from this high to this low, this box where I draw so, this is a supply area. It's a strong supply. So you see say price tap into am, e come break into a cell. Supply means say na here sellers dey. If price come back here, volume go dey to push am down. So as price come back here, wetin you see? Shebi volume push am down.
Yes.
Yeah, so this push down, I expect say e go just follow through. E go follow through in the sense of something like this. As this one now, good. This is a perfect example. Let me remove this. Now, you see as this one take go up, break down. E break below this low, abi?
Yes.
You see say e close a strong candle. E no close a weak. You see say na
Yes.
big candle e close. Watch. This
Yes.
is the low.
Okay.
This is the low to the high. Let me show you. Let me indicate it. Look at 1, 2. Bullish structure, bearish structure. Okay.
Yes.
Where be the place where it break to create bearish structure? This low.
Yes. That look.
It's good. From this low to the highest high before it create that bearish structure. That's your sell block. So which candle after I break this structure?
Okay.
Yes, you dey see am. This is your sell block.
Yes. I dey
Good.
see am.
Because na sell pattern be this. So but now if you go to
Yes.
your 1 hour time frame, wetin our 1 hour time frame dey show us be say 1 hour fair value gap dey here. So because na wetin our 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock show us, we dey look to buy. But this market is confusing because there is a strong supply here, yet market is creating a 1 hour fair value gap. But one we have to fail for the other one to flourish. Na why you no go rush this trade. This trade na patience to see wetin the
Yes.
market wan do. But in my opinion, I would probably take a risk on this sell, but I will not do that because today is Monday and I want a general and a better direction of the market. Going into 7 o'clock, I will have more conviction to know what I would do or what the market would most likely want to do today. Because I'm looking for just a one-to-one. Sure you get. So I'm most likely going to be out before the market starts to manipulate in whatever direction. If I take this sell now and e run before the thing come back to buy again, I fit don comot for the trade. So let me explain how the entry works. Now, look at this black candle. Now this black candle break this box. Now it break this low. You see, ba?
Yes.
And when the black candle break lower, it close. This is where it closed. It opened above, it closed below. You see this place where it close. As it dey close, you go enter the trade. This is how the trade will look. Sell. You protect here.
Okay.
You sell like this, protect here if I was to enter this trade. But I'm not entering this trade because of time. This is 6:48. It's not yet 7 o'clock. So it is not in my
Yes.
time frame area to trade it. So I can't enter this trade. But normally, price tap into high level of supply, price breakdown, it closes a candle, I sell. I target a one-to-one. Sure you get. I target a one-to-one. If for any reason this market go wan fail, na because say e wan create buy block. If not, nothing will stop this guy from running all the way here first before he decide to maybe change back bullish and do any other thing. Why? Because there is an acceptance of a sell block. Price don create sell block. Good. But that's not what we are focusing on. Now, you understand the entry, the idea, the mentality
Yes.
behind the entry. Good. Let me delete it. But that's not what I'm waiting for. What I am currently waiting for is that this is a 1 hour fair value gap, okay, that was created between 12 o'clock and this is 12 between 12 1 2 or 3 thereabout. So I'm waiting to see, you understand, whether it go break bullish around 7. Now it will either do this, break bullish, or it go do something like this, then break bullish. Okay, if it does this without coming into this high before 7, I will still take the buy. Why? A bullish pattern don already show. Okay, are you getting it?
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
means
very well.
okay,
I'm saying,
which means the market now, it can either decide to buy fast into this high like this, buy very fast, or and close
yes,
above one, or it can decide to buy slow. Buy slow in the sense that it go still break down again, create another bearishness, then break that bearishness before it go reach this high. If e do another sell into buy before e reach this high, I will also take that one, because now it gives me more
oh,
conviction that okay, e wan move. So when I enter this buy, you will see that very quickly or easily the market could do something like this. You could just buy into my stop, into my take profit. Shey you get? And at that time, e go don
yes,
break this high. Then when e break, if you don't trust this one, you can wait for it to break this high. When e break this high, you enter the trade, you protect this low. Shey you get? This low, the lowest low in the box, in the range, is what you protect. From here, this high, let me say e do something like this to this low, that's gonna be the lowest. When e break above here, you enter the trade. When e breaks above this high, you enter the trade, you protect. Imagine say e come this low, you protect the trade, you target a one to one. You want to, and make sure say na money wey you give the market, e give you back. This is
yes,
very very
yes, yes,
consistent, very very consistent. All right. And you remember that I mentioned something about a 4 hour candle from the previous day. Okay, a 4 hour candle from
yes,
the
yes,
previous day. All right, today is Monday. Sunday is not really a tradable day. So if we are saying previous candle, 4 hour candle from previous day, that one is very technical. I don't want to go into it. Shey it's technical. You will
yes,
understand it as time goes. You understand it. But just look at this. If you ask me, I think DXY should start rejecting from this 4 hour fair value gap now to start creating buys, or it is going to start resuming its sell to this low. And if it does that, that's very good. By 7 o'clock, I will know whether I'm buying or I'm selling, and I will know why I'm buying or selling. Shey you get? Now let us go into
very,
other pairs and see what we are looking for. Already, you can see I've already marked some trades with red.
yes.
That yes, that
I
means
said
you can see
the
yes.
the
I was already analyzing.
okay,
Yeah, I have
uh,
setups on these pairs already that I am looking to take. So now let us do a quick run on how my analysis would look like. I'll be talking while I am making the analysis, so you can watch it back and understand it. First, I go to the daily time frame
okay,
very quickly. I go to the daily time frame. And what am I looking for? This is on Friday candle. This is the high. This is the low. Does this candle, today's candle, Monday candle, has it swept the high or the low? No, it has not done anything like that. Today is Monday and this is 6:55. By 7 o'clock in the morning, I'll be already ready and looking for an entry. So AUD card has not swept high or low. If I go to the 1 hour time frame on AUD card, where is the 12 o'clock candle? This is 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. All right, this is 12,
yes,
1, 2. Now, is there a fair value gap between 12, 1 and 2? Yes, there's a fair value gap. Good. Where is the
yes,
high? Where is the highest point of this fair value gap? This is the highest point of the fair value gap of the three candles, 1 to 3. Where is the lowest point of this fair
okay,
value gap? This is the lowest point of the fair value gap, 1, 2, 3. Good. When I go to the 15-minute time frame, is there a bullish formation forming yet that has closed above? Well, let us see. Let us check that. Okay, so we have something like this, like this. Then this fair value gap was created. Then it went back down. Good. Now I want to see the market close above this high, obviously. Okay, this is a bullish pattern for me. Yes, but
yes,
this is the highest point of that bullish pattern. So let me take this over here. You can see it has not closed below. So you see this candle went above it and is rejecting.
yes,
Good. It has not
yes,
closed. In as much as it has not closed, if you go and force the entry, as you enter, you go just start to dey sell
right,
to your stop loss. Like as you dey buy, you go dey lose. So you have to wait for a
I
candle
get,
close. You have to wait for a candle to close above. So this, I'm not looking to take this one because I have something better on Euro USD. But that's what I'll be looking at in AUD
oh,
card. I have something better on AUD CHF. Share you get. Sorry, I'm trying to see
okay,
if okay, I'm trying to see if we get a break. So on AUD CHF. Let us look for that. Good. This is what I mean on AED CHF. Look at this. Look at AED CHF. This is on Friday candle. This is Monday candle. This is Friday candle low. This is Monday candle. Monday candle, what does it do? It swept Friday's candle low, as you can see. Let me show you.
Yes.
You can see it,
Yes.
right? This is Friday candle low.
Yes.
This is the line. Monday came into it, it swept and rejected. So you see the strong rejection. It sweep and reject. It sweep and reject immediately. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Let us look for a fair value gap between 12 o'clock. What time is this? This is 11 p.m. Sunday. This is 12 a.m. Good. This is 12, 1. This is 2. A fair value gap. This is a fair value gap between 12, 1 and 2. Good. Price has gone what? Price has tapped into it. Good. So now, where is the highest point of this fair value gap? It is this third candle. So I'm looking for price to at least,
Yes.
after tapping, go above this third candle high and close a bullish structure or a bullish rejection. Do we have that yet? No. And as you can see, we see price go up like this. We see it come down, but it's still in the middle. It has not come up to break up, as you can see. Okay,
Yes.
it's still here. So nothing has happened yet. This is a trade where you just be waiting for it. If you go to the 4 hour time frame on this one, it's quite technical. It's quite technical. This is, yes, this is Sunday, this is Friday. So it's quite technical. This is the 4 hour fair value gap information. If price if price does not come back to this low, it means it created a 4 hour fair value gap and it can always come back to tap it. But that's gonna be technical. That's not what we are looking for. We are just looking for daily time frame, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Good. Let's go to AJ. See, by the time you have 4 pairs, 5 pairs that you have gotten set up from, you ignore the rest,
Yes.
okay? Because you're not going to be watching
Okay.
everything. You just need one good trade per day. So after you have even gotten 5 setups uh from different pairs, you will now pick one that you will monitor. When it breaks, you enter, it gives you your 1 to 1, you are done. If the volume is good, it gives you 1 to 2, you are done. What we are basically scanning for, because this system happens all the time, it happens across all time frames. So you get, but it may not repeat itself every day on one pair. It happens across all pairs. It will happen in this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, but it will not repeat itself maybe on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It will just be happening back to back. So you get, so your job is to go and look for where it is happening again so that you can win every day. It's a very consistent strategy. So you get, but if you dey take only
Yeah.
one pair, he win today, e fit lose tomorrow on that pair, but he go win for another pair tomorrow. Shey you get? If you take another pair tomorrow, e
Yes.
fit win for that one, may e lose for another one. So your job is to look for the best pair with the best volume so that you can get the best entry and the best volume for your exit. Shey you get? So now let us go to AUDJPY daily time frame. Did this candle, today is Monday candle, did it sweep this low? No, but it is buying. Good, it is buying. Did 1 hour time frame create a 1 hour fair value gap between 12 and now? This is 10, 12. This is 12 a.m. candle. 12, 1, 2. Yes, there is a fair value gap.
Yes. Yes. Favorable.
Good. There's 2 minutes remaining to
Yeah.
7 o'clock. This AUDGPY
Okay.
is looking very good. 1 hour fair value gap. Good. Let us go to the 15 minutes time frame. Good. 15 minutes time frame. Is there a break? Is there a break to the upside yet? And the candle close? No, there's no. You see, none of them has closed a candle, and this is already 6:58. If you check here, it's not yet 7, and none of them,
Yes.
they are not ready to break. They need to be breaking into 7 o'clock. So this trade, if this trade is gonna break, it can happen maybe 7:15 or 7:30 or 8 o'clock, because it may decide to manipulate before coming back to break. Your entry is immediately it is breaking and closing a candle. That ensures that there is volume behind that entry. It is that volume that will keep you going, that volume that can keep pushing you. Shey you get? So we have daily time frame.
Yeah.
We have 1 hour fair value gap, but we don't have 15 minutes break. So we are going to be patient on that one. No break yet. Now let's look at AUDNZD that I was looking at. Good. Look at this AUDNZD. We see this candle. I will stop with this AUDNZD because at the end of the day, it's the same thing you're looking for and everything. I don't need to go all the way down
Okay.
to here. Shey you get? Look at this
I guess.
AUDNZD. It swept. This is Friday candle, Monday candle. It
Yeah.
swept this low. It swept Friday low. Let's go to the. That's good. Like that's why I marked it. Like okay, good. We have a sweep. I should just see that sweep already. That's the setup for me. Go to the 1 hour time frame.
Okay.
Go to the 1 hour time frame and check between 12 o'clock and now. Is there any fair value gap that formed? This is 12. 1, 2. Good.
Yes.
There is multiple fair value gaps. There's fair value gap
Right.
here. There's fair value gap here. Fair value gap here. Good. Now go to your 15
Yes.
minutes time frame. Now, is there any bullish pattern that is currently happening? Now, there is a bullish pattern. This is where technicality and fluidity comes in. There is a bullish pattern happening over here. Okay. If this one breaks above now, all right, it's going to be a bullish pattern. But in this bullish pattern formation, none of it came back into the fair value gap. All right, none of it came back into the fair value gap. Look, for the kind of trader I am, as this thing has broke bullish, I will still take
Yes.
it. I will still take it because sometimes fair value gaps are not returned back into. Fair value gaps are just signature for strength to tell you the fact that this market is gapping up. It means whatever is making it go up is strong. That is why it is going up with speed and leaving gaps behind. And at the end of the day, I'm just looking for just a little move out of the whole thing. All right. So if this candle it depends. If I choose this one to trade, that is when I'm going to take it. I intend to take just one trade today. So if this candle closes above here, I will most likely just take the buy like this, protect this low, and if it keeps moving, I will get out here. If it keeps going up until it gets here, fine and good. I'll be done for the trade. That's a win. All right. You see that it did not return back to the fair value gap, but I still took the trade. Why? The fair value gap was there to tell me that yes, there is volume. Yes, it was created today and it broke up going into 7 o'clock. This is 7:02 now. All right. But a bullish pattern is forming. So you see, it's pumping, it's buying, but I will wait
Yeah.
until it closes. When it closes, wherever it closes, that's when I'll buy it and I will just target the 1 to 1 and see what happens. Sure you get. It didn't come back to the 1 hour fair value gap, but somewhere up there, going into 7 a.m. Listen to that. Going into 7 a.m. It is better if it taps into the fair value gap and then breaks up. But sometimes it doesn't come back to the fair value gap. It will leave the fair value gap and continue buying. But the fact that going into that 7 o'clock, a high is being broken, a buy block is being formed. You get. As long as that buy block, this is fair value gap, not buy block over here. This is fair value gap. Let me change the color. This is a buy block, blue. You can see it's buying. So let's see what happens.
Yes.
If this closes, I could be taking this one, but I'll look for the best option that will provide me that profit. You get, and then maybe in the evening or during the course of the day, you see it's rejecting back down. All right. So this has to close first. During the course of the day, I will hit you back up. We'll check the market again and see what eventually happened. Is that fine and good, bro?
Okay.
All right, now.
Yeah,
So
fine.
I wish you a profitable day and have a nice day today. I'll hit you up as the day goes on, and I'll provide you with the link of all these trainings so you can always go back to
Okay.
check them out again. All right.
All right. Thank you, my bro.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.